Hello everyone, this is AmberAnkNA here. Welcome to my channel. Well, I play a variety of games and do new relations for fanfics. I'm really hoping you enjoy my content. If you do, make sure to comment below, leave a like, and subscribe with the notifications on. Right, until next time, this is AmberAnkNA. Welcome to my channel. So, hi. Okay, gonna go read the second part of The Only Option Left Now, Chapter 7, Fix 6, which is the Chloe's and Destiny's point of view now. A photograph ward in the distance, and Dustin and Chloe rummage through moving boxes and unpacking and organizing the house as they wait for the girls' clothes to finish washing and drying. As the teenagers shower, the dark cross had begun unloading the contents like the buckets of water pouring out. The mother and daughter pair heated up frozen chicken nuggets and made a quick bunch of macaroni and cheese. That meal was typically reserved for the 2-year-old, but it would do. The older girl had her heart set on brainstorming ways to bring her partner back home, and a quick bite to eat seemed like the best first step. They finished eating, and Chloe asked the team to help her work on getting the house ready in an attempt to clear their minds before focusing on the main objective. This was really a broader combination of both of her mothers' clothing. She wore a Zero Warrior Princess graphic tee that Chloe found in a box of old clothes she hadn't touched in years. The artwork was a bit faded, but it was clearly a happy moment from the series. Zilla and Gabrielle were standing by the house, all hugging each other and grinning. The teen also borrowed a pair of Master's gray gym shorts to complete her relaxing wardrobe. She looked joyous in everything she wore, and it seemed like she could pull off any style she chose. It had been hours since the teen returned from another universe with all her masks, and the most the red sweet girl bond had opened up was during her shower. She had begged her mom and told her she loved her. It was a beautiful moment that Chloe would cherish forever. But she hoped her daughter would open up more as they still some time together. So Chloe began breaking the silence that had set in. Are you dating anyone back home? I mean, in your time? Nah, not really. Yes, John, I don't have time. Did not say that. You did not say that. Chloe smiled and recalled a similar conversation she had when she was reconnecting with Matt several years back. You pretty must have all the time in the world, yeah? Well, it's not that. I just forget it. The answer is no. The teenager turned around and started on a new boss face away from her mother. Realizing she obviously didn't want to talk about that subject, the older girl searched her mind for something else she could use to help break down the walls Dad had put up. Come here. What? This cousin. Come over here and let me see your ink. I haven't gotten a chance to really check it out. From her experience, Chloe knew people with tattoos typically enjoyed discussing them with others. It seems like the perfect topic to begin a conversation with her daughter, and she hated that she didn't think of it before. Oh, yeah? So, it's a golden dragon? The girl spluttered while lifting her t-shirt sleeve and walking over towards her mom. A blue flame in the background? So fucking badass, Das. Any meaning for you? Or do you just like the way it works? Chloe reached out and gently ran her palm up and down the tattooed portion of the girl's upper shoulder. Yeah, it's pack-forming. The blue flame represents a transformation of compassion and forgiveness. The dragon emphasizes power, freedom, and protection. And the gold is for good luck and prophecy. Together, I think it's encompassed the three of us, our family. Damn, yeah, you definitely got your seminal tendencies from math. It's goddamn beautiful, Des. The girl lowered her stream and looked back up at her mom. What about you? You never talked much about your original chat, the one you covered. I know why you did. I saw how much you've been through. I just never heard you discuss much about it. So he shifted around so her right arm was angled directly at Des. That's not a whole lot to say. I got it when... Fuck. She grabbed her head and dropped to her knees. Something just happened. Mom! The 18-year-old bent down and put her hands on both her mother's shoulders. Are you okay? Shit! It's a mask! Corey closed her eyes and soared past the gray. She carefully located the street fault and lifted the time out, driving down into the complex inner workings of surgery and loops. She searched for the wish she knew was her soulmate's. Fuck! I can't find it! Fuck! Releasing the grip, she was immediately pulled out past the grain from her own mind. The next thing she knew, she was staring into big blue eyes as her daughter was glaring back at her. Suddenly, breathing became difficult, and she couldn't seem to completely feel her tightened lungs. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Rapid swift breaths came in waves. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Her body began uncontrollably shivering and shaking, and everything slowed down to a marvelous like crawl. She knew her heartbeat was extremely heightened, but each beat from further it echoed in her ear. Her vision was blurred as tears filled her bloodshot eyes. Mom, breathe! This is what in Spanish existed somewhere in the background, but it didn't seem real. She's gone! A whimper escaped her lips as everything faded back. Mass! Reality seemed fuzzy and undefined as Chloe reopened her eyes. Object late definition and everything appeared like clumps of smoky color. She blinked several times and focus began to return. Oh, damn it! Thank dog, you're awake! That swirled straight through Chloe's ears and she realized she was laying on the floor in the living room, with her daughter crushed down over her. Past the girl's face, the ceiling fan spun on what had to be the lowest setting, offering a gentle breeze. A once cool and moist rag was folded on her forehead just above her brow. Tess. Chloe reached up and removed the rag, then pushed herself up to a sitting position. You scared the shit out of me, Mom! Don't do that again! Jeez! All of a sudden, the memory of what happened flooded back to her mind. Oh no! No, 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 no! She forced herself to stand and her legs felt numb. Limp. Just put her arm around her mom's waist and cuddled her body towards the couch. Sitting her leg comfortably, then taking a seat beside her. You have to calm down. We don't know for sure what happened to Mom. We have to breathe in molasses. You don't understand. I can't feel her anymore. I could only mean one thing. Chloe was interrupted before she could finish her thought. It could mean a ton of things, Mom. You never been this far apart before, right? Maybe there's a bucket or something. I can't believe I have to be the one to remind you of this because I heard it so many times. You two are Max and Chloe. You're always together, even when you're apart. When was I out? Over half an hour. Here, take a sip. The girl reached over to the coffee table and picked up a glass of water, pushing it towards her mom's lips. Chloe didn't realize how thirsty she was until the cold water trickled down her warm, paused throat. Chloe lifted the glass, tilted her head back, and drank every drop. As she removed it from her lips, she took a deep breath which will last her a bit. Yeah, we're Max and Chloe. Damn it. Yeah, you are. This restored with a positive bounce to her words. She's fine. Trust me. As a matter of fact, if you like, I can just jump back to my time and check on her. I'm not sure if anything has changed since I've been away, but we would know if something bad had happened. That's actually a brilliant idea, Des. But hang on first. We jumped off the bed and headed straight for the master bedroom. They located a moving box within her wife's handwriting. Personal. Quo. She tore at the seams and then suckled through papers near the bottom under the private power CD Max made for her when she was 12. She found a little napkin she hadn't seen in several years. Aha! Chloe rejoined her teenage daughter in the living room and handed her the napkin. I wrote this for her when I was afraid she hated me. I made a terrible mistake and needed to prove that she was the only girl for me. Only did it do the trick then, but it was a defining moment in our relationship. Help us realize how strong we were bonded after she disappeared into that other realm. We are connected forever. And when I didn't feel that connection, I freaked. I want to try again. Before you travel back to check on her, I'm going to try one more time. Dust didn't hesitate. She started reading the words on the napkin out loud. As she began, Chloe closed her eyes and saw past the gray. As she drilled deeper into her mind, she heard the words coming from her daughter's mouth. Everywhere I go, I carry your heart within me. When we are apart, everything feels empty. That's why I vow to never leave. I always be with you, no matter where we go. I promise we continue. Our paths are now one, and my heart is so happy. You changed me now, Max. Now I'm all sappy. But that's just fine since you really know me. We are more than just together. We are Max and Chloe. She lifted the spot where the power was holding and swam deeper into the circuitry. She searched but still couldn't see or feel the once vivid core that belonged to Max. How many people can say they're in love with their best friend? I'm so lucky to have you and don't have to pretend. From now on, you always get every part of me. Nothing else matters. This is our destiny. As our last words were read, the spot where the coral was once beside lit up with a nearly overwhelming brightness before subsiding. Chloe paused the spot and could now fully see Master's essence. It was circles and almost non-existent, but it was there. She believed her wife was still alive and was most likely so far away her presence was barely discernible. Like involving their fingers while holding hands, she waved her in his sleep around the core. A bite faster white fast through her vision, and she found herself staring at an older version of herself in a wheelchair. So, so, so. Hi everyone. This is in my 2000 again. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Because, you know, I really did enjoy making it. But, so I hope you enjoyed it. Comment, like, and subscribe with the notifications on down below. Till next time, bye!